So in order to further introduce standard deviation, let's consider this particular data set. So there's 7 scores here from 1 to 100. Let's look at the median and the interquartile range, okay, just as a measure of dispersion. And then what we're going to do then is we're going to change 2 of the scores. And what you're going to see, you're going to notice that the interquartile range in fact does not change. But you know that that's actually somewhat incorrect. Anyways, let's have a look at this, this set at the moment. We have the median is 50, so let's call that's our Q2. Okay, and our Q1 will be 2, and our Q3 will be 99. Okay, so I'm making the assumption here that you know how to calculate the quartiles and also to work out the interquartile range. So the interquartile range is 99 minus 2, which is 97. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to change 2 of the scores. So I'm going to change this 3, okay, and I'm going to make that 49. Okay, you'll see why in a moment why I'm going to do this. Okay, and I'm going to make this score 98, I'm going to turn it into the score 51. Now, what do you notice about Q1 and Q3? In fact, in calculating Q1 and Q3, does anything change? And you're going to see that the interquartile range, in fact, is still the same. It's still 97. That has not changed. But clearly, 2 of the scores have now moved closer to the median or to the middle score. So surely the spread of scores has changed, but the interquartile range has not. So the interquartile range does miss certain very important pieces of information, and in fact it ignores certain scores. The interquartile range where it would be useful is if I made this score of 100, let's make it 1,000 or 10,000. In fact, the interquartile range stays the same. So it's great when there's outliers or there's sort of the scores that are anomalies. Sort of very very large scores or very very low scores. Okay. So I'm just going to revert it back to the original scores. So that was a 3 and this was a 98. Okay, so just wanted to highlight the shortcomings of the interquartile range and sort of by extension the range as well. Okay, so in the next video we're going to now look at how do we calculate then the standard deviation. In fact, we'll look at this set of scores and we'll look at the set of scores where I changed the 3 and the 98, and we'll see how that changes what we call the standard deviation or the average spread of scores about the mean.